Alright, now we're going to watch Hanumankind, Big Dogs. Let's go.
Stunts in this movie. Hey, shut the f up!
Yeah, 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 yeah. Wait a minute.
Okay, let me turn on these subtitles. And I think I know this song. I saw this play a lot on Instagram Reels and TikTok. That's probably how it got so famous, right? But it's a very dope beat.
How you live it? 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods, top-notch hoes, get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Fuck the laws, loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Selling on silent with the product in the pillar loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' cut them off. My barber got me looking proper every single time. Fresh fade, getting faded on that top.
This is so sick. This is such a hard song. I actually wonder if this is real and not VFX, but I think it's real. I don't know, I'm not really sure because it's like just straight up vertical, like the dome here. So I'm not really sure. And maybe these ones with the motorcycles are real, but it's definitely not real with the car, right? I mean, obviously we'll fact check that later, but
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods, top-notch hoes, get the most, not the lesser.
I really like how they're doing like this shake effect whenever he steps on the ground. Really like that.
Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs.
I really doubt if this one is real. Obviously, it's a small car, but I'm not sure.
Loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Selling on silent with the product in the pillar loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' cut them off. My barber got me looking proper every single time. Fresh fade, getting faded on that top grade. No, you ain't walking out alive, smoking what we on. And you know I got it poured for.
I mean, if this was real, look at how close they're driving behind each other. It's kind of dangerous, right? He's like almost touching the car.
Not alive, smoking what we on. And you know I got it poured for the ones who gone. R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on. When I die, they will not bury me, not what I want. Burn my body, pour my ashes in the river, y'all. That's how we knowin' that the flow about to carry on. See, immortality's a fallacy, I prove them wrong. The Southern family gon' carry me the way beyond. Anything you've ever known, anything you've done. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this, why you work.
So they're using a lot of fast pans, like these whip pans, and it's probably shot with the longer lens. So lenses are expressed in like millimeters. So this, for example, is an 18 millimeter lens. And like the lower this number, the wider your field of view is going to be. And longer lenses are usually like 150, 200, 300, 400 millimeters. So those are basically like telephoto lenses. And that's something you'd want to use if something is like at a pretty far distance, or if you want the background appear closer to your subject than it actually is. They're also using a lot of grain in these shots. That's something that I really like because I do that too in my photos and videos. It's usually something we do to like mimic the look of like real film. Like these real film rolls. That's something that a lot of people are into nowadays. Like people want the real thing back. It actually costs quite a lot of money to develop those. I think it's like between 10 or 15 euros per roll. And one of these rolls, like the cheapest ones, are like 8 euros. So shooting with film and analog cameras is a very expensive hobby.
Get up out the way. What you think this is? We ain't worried about it, ho. Watch your skirt the whip. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this.
I think this is actually real. Dang, crazy, crazy. And you can also tell from the edges of the cars that they added halation in post. And that's also a characteristic of certain film simulations where certain edges and lights, they get this kind of red glowy thing around them. And that's something you can add in post, like when you're editing too.
You worry about it, ho. Get up on my dick. Get up out the way. What you think this is? We ain't worried about you, ho. Watch me skirt the whip. Yeah, swerving. Moving to the money like it's urgent. Hands on God, so I'm in it like a surgeon. The skin color like the bourbon. Worldwide sign, and we face closed curtains. I hear you, nothing ever certain. Only thing that's promised is that promises are broken. Yeah, so we finding ways to cope there. Only thing I'm breaking.
Okay, so this part is shot with an FPV drone. And what this is, so you put these kind of goggles on your face, same like if you would play like a VR game, for example. And in this way, you're actually flying the drone with the controller, and it actually looks like you are in there with the drone flying. So very cool, but it takes quite some practice to do this. I don't do this myself, I just fly regular drones, but it's very cool. And this also shows us that this location is actually real. And from what I read is that this guy, like Hanumankind, Suraj, is Indian. And is this something typical in like Indian culture? Because it looked like people were betting on this too, like with all the money and stuff like that. Please let me know in the comments down below.
It's a bag with emotions. Woo! Yeah, baby, go bring out the goodies. Stuck it inside the hoodie. Now we turning out your buggy. Yeah, it's cool. I used to fight the bullies. Now I'm fighting with the law.
I also really like how they put these lights like down from the top. And something that you see is that there are light parts and dark parts. And this is something that we call a checkerboard technique. So whenever you're like creating a scene, it's very interesting to go from a lighter source to a darker source to a lighter one again, and to have this kind of variation, because contrast is what makes a scene beautiful. If everything was lit evenly, then it was just going to be boring to look at, you know?
Yes, some things don't leave you fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me. Better when I budge. If you doubt it, then just call my bookie. And my bookie taking bets. Profits as a profit when you know what's coming next. Like, ooh.
Yeah, baby, go bring out the goodie. Stuck it in inside the hoodie. Now we turning out your buggy. Yeah, it's cool. I used to fight the bullies. Now I'm fighting with the law. I guess some things don't leave you fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me. Better when I budge. If you doubt it, then just call my bookie. And my bookie.
Okay, so this is clearly a dolly shot, because you can see like these rails on the ground, and on there is a card that they're like pulling back with the camera on it. Or is it because in this part I don't see the rails anymore? Sus.
Money on my mind, we gon' run it up. See what you gon' find.
It's probably just on a gimbal or like an easy rig or something, where you actually wear this kind of harness, and then you have this rope, which is like balancing your camera.
Baby, push your love. We been on the ground, we been getting up. We ain't got that time for you fucking bums. Money on my mind, we gon' run it up.
Suraj, stay in if you want, starting mein thoda. Stay in, Suraj, stay in, stay in. I got it.
Oh my God, I love this behind the scenes. It just takes all the doubt away, because probably a lot of people were thinking like, is this real or not? And it's real, it's sick, dude. That's so cool.